It's just insane, isn't it? Like, the average like UK wage doesn't match the average UK house price.
Mouse
price. Meow. Sometimes, honestly.
Mouse price.
Meow. Can I get it? Oh yeah.
Okay, ready? Ready? Ready?
Hang on, let me get this out of my system. Right. Yeah. Ready?
Hey up and now then, and welcome back to the Hangout with Adam and Matt. I'm Adam.
I'm Matt.
Episode 6. Second one in our new setup.
Yes.
New vibe. So yeah, we're just going to get into whatever we're talking about today. I don't know why I'm so unenthusiastic. I just completely forgot what I was going to say. So, hope you're all good. And we're just going to, yeah, so...
Right, I'll take over.
Would you?
So today we're going to be talking about bucket lists. So anything that we think is on our bucket list, anything that we think should be on a bucket list, and things that you might have done already. And I think we've got a few people that have sent some in that they could include onto theirs.
Yeah, we've got some some ideas of what people have wanted to do or still want to do and that sort of thing. So, but fuck, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I haven't been this bad since the first episode. So what you been up to then?
Right. All right.
Right.
Are we ready?
Yeah, I'm good.
Right. Not much, mate. Went bowling at the weekend.
Yeah.
That was cool. Not been bowling for a long time.
No, me neither.
Got a good score, actually. I was quite impressed with my score.
Any turkeys?
No turkeys.
Strikes?
Yes,
You
3.
did?
I got 3 strikes.
Go on.
Got 130 in the end.
Okay.
It was quite a respectable score.
I don't know what that means anymore. It's been that long since I've been bowling.
No. I mean, there's obviously professionals that strike all the time, don't they? But
what's the perfect game? Is it like a 301 or something?
fucking
or
hell.
300
God,
or something like that?
God knows, mate. God knows.
I only remember that from The Simpsons when Homer got one.
I mean, that's what we can use.
Yeah.
No, so I was quite impressed with that. So 3 strikes, a couple of spares and stuff like that. It was good. I mean, JR loved it.
Cool.
We had parents on one side and kids on the other, and that was quite cool.
Cool.
Obviously, we went to pub beforehand. We were playing some darts.
Yeah, throw some darts.
That was cool. That was wank.
I've been into darts for years, like playing and stuff, but like I haven't actually like played seriously at all for like at least 10 years.
No.
Like, but I used to love it as a kid and stuff, and then I just recently I've like got a new board and got some new arrows and that. I've enjoyed it actually. And
I think again it's the Luke Littler effect.
Maybe a bit. I've always been into the darts.
But he's brought a bit more hype.
Probably on a broader thing, yeah, definitely. Like,
yeah.
But,
what about yourself, mate? What you been up to this week?
Oh, mate. I've been down the fucking rabbit hole. You know, like last episode I was on about the old Elvis thing.
Oh, yeah.
So we went down the whole like doom scrolling on TikTok and stuff. And I went into another one, and this is someone that I've loved for years. I think he's incredible, and it's Darren Brown.
Darren Brown. Mm-hmm.
And I've just got into like I've watched like every time a special's come out, I've watched them and stuff like that. And I've just been on the whole thing of like how he actually does it, and it's not magic, obviously, but he's just like, I don't know, like don't quote me, Star Wars fans, but like he's like a fucking Jedi, if that's the thing. Like,
Jedi, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
he has unusual powers.
Yeah, but it's like he's just super intelligent. So like he was saying about how he can get, and that was on one of his shows, is that he can convince someone that a glass of vinegar is Coca-Cola. And like, so he just pulled someone up out of the crowd. It's like, right, I'm hypnotise you, blah, blah, blah. You're going to drink that. It's going to be a nice, refreshing glass of Coke. And he's just emptied a bottle of vinegar into it. And like, oh, what does that taste like? And they'll get other people say, what is that? Like, can you just confirm for me that's vinegar or whatever? So, yeah, it is. And then they'll neck it, the whole thing. It's like, oh yeah, Coke.
No.
Yeah. Or he's done it where like...
see, things like that, obviously being sceptical of stuff,
Definitely.
you might have people that are like tolerant to vinegar and stuff, so they can drink it without like squirming or anything.
You always worry in cases like that it's stooges in the crowd and he's just somehow whittled everyone down to the person he wants to do it to. But I think it's too random, the things he can do.
It is.
It freaks me out. Like, how'd you do that?
Well, it's how we're going with a show, and then at the end of the show, he's like, I've made you think this, this, and this. And he confirms it, and you're like, oh my fucking God. Like, how have you done that?
Yeah.
You've like manipulated my mind.
Yeah. I watched one of the later ones. And he's got this lass up on stage, and he's got like this box, and it's like got a card. It's in the playing card pack. And he's like, right, so you put your hand over it, and then I'm going to make that go from there into this box. Like, you can sign the card and everything. It's definitely the same card. And then, he does it. The lights go out, and it does it. It's like, right, you haven't moved your hand, have you? No. You can't get to that card. And then she looks, the card's gone, and it's in the box. But what he's done is he's hypnotised her to have, like, complete memory loss for that amount of time. And not only has he, like, managed to get the card into that box, out of that box, obviously it's not magic, it's just manipulation, but she's done it. And she doesn't remember doing it. And it gets even more. There's one where she's got to climb on a chair to put it in this box that's hanging up over yonder sort of thing. And she's like, right, it comes out of it. And it's like, right, you didn't move, did you? No. I didn't move your hand? No. Like, check the box, the card's gone, and it's over there. And he plays the footage back of her getting up, climbing the chair and doing it. She's like, I don't remember doing it. How the fuck?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, is it actors?
You'd think so, because it's that unbelievable. But I don't think it is. I think he's just incredible. Because the way his mind works, he was saying like how he remembers things. So he can remember like Renaissance art, the artist, the year, the painting itself, and like he could just repaint it if he wanted to.
Yeah.
And he said like he's got this technique of where he remembers a route. So it's like if it was like from here walking around to the shop around here, say there's a something that he wanted to remember. So he wanted to remember that he needed to call his mum that day or something like that. So he'd see like a phone box or a shrub or something, like a bush, and then like he would try and make this incredible sort of image where his mum is in the phone box or his mum is in the bush and she's holding a phone and this, that, and another, and got twigs coming out of her and all this. He said he creates that mental image and then he just remembers stuff because he's painted a picture.
That's mad.
I'm like, fucking who does that? That's not normal. Like,
yeah,
he's got some serious sort of like...
it's kind of like photographic memory.
Yeah.
Without actually being...
Not being, yeah. I'd love to have
like created it.
Yeah, he paints that picture and he's like, so on that route, okay, that shrub, and then he used the example of like having to get a suit cleaned or something. So like on a lamppost, and he imagines this lamppost is all tarted up in this suit and everything. So as he goes through this walk in his head, it's like, oh yeah, there's the shrub, I need to call my mum. There's the lamppost that's all suited and booted. I need to get my suit cleaned and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, he's just got this capacity, I think.
Yeah.
That's not common. And obviously, you do anything with confidence, people get into it. Like, as he does with his, like, he gets them up on stage, first time he's ever met him, he goes to shake the hand, and he puts their hand up to the face, and sleep. And they're just like, what?
Just doing that to someone in the street. And sleep.
I'd love to do that.
Fuck off.
I'd love to do that, yeah. And sleep. You what, mate?
What are you talking about, dickhead?
That's if you come across Devo, is it? But, it does all that. It blows my mind, yeah. So yeah, I suppose if we're going into bucket lists, I'd love to go, maybe not even just to see that, like Darren Brown, but actually be like, have it done to me.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Because I don't think I'm susceptible to it, because I'm skeptical of like everything.
Yeah.
So like I think I'd be like, no, I'm too awake for it. You know
Do
what I mean?
you know what? I remember back in Germany when I was still in army, we had a night in our sort of bar, and we had this magician come, like a Darren Brown style, you know, try and hypnotise us.
Yeah.
And it was so funny, right? Because imagine you've got a fucking room full of pissed up squaddies, right?
Yeah.
Who are not biting at all. So he's pulling people up and putting them in the chairs, and he's trying to do his thing, right? And no one is playing the game. No one is playing the game at all. We're just taking the piss out of him. And just imagine how awkward he must have felt.
Yeah.
This fucking random civvy lad.
He's come to entertain.
And you've got a room full of fucking squaddies just fucking pissed up, taking the piss out of his act. Not falling for none of his bullshit, not even pretending, and just laughing about it. And I can't remember if he left like in a bit of a huff, and he was like, well, fuck this, I'm going. Yeah. Or if he actually just tried to keep going with the show, and we all just like, yeah, mate, fuck off. you just go now, just fuck off. We just want to get pissed.
Poor fucker.
But it's so funny. It was fucking brilliant. Oh, God.
I used to be like, I think a lot of kids were, but I used to be into the whole magic thing.
Yeah.
When you were a kid, like...
Yeah, got your nose.
No, like, it was like Marvin's magic sets and all that kind of stuff. And I used to try. I can still do like... God, I'm saying so much about my my childhood. I can still do some magic tricks. You know what I mean? Like, I could like just couple with cards. It's just like a load of shit, really. But yeah. And then... one of the shows I used to love, it was on ITV. Do you remember Stephen Mulhern's Magic show?
Yeah.
Like, I used to be a big fan. Like, I used to love that. I used to watch it religiously after school and stuff.
Oh my God, he's been around for fucking decades, hasn't he?
Well, I was just going to say, I went to Manchester for my birthday, and like, we'd been out at some food and a couple of nice bars, and I was like, I should just go Spoons as well. Like, we were called in Spoons. And Stephen Mulhern's just sat there. I'm like, he's completely entitled to do what he wants and sit in the Wetherspoons.
Of course.
He's just like, you know, it's like really surreal where he's like, I used to fucking love you as a kid.
I used to watch all your shows.
Yeah. And I didn't want to be that guy that's like, oh my God, can I have a photo? I was like, fucking leave him. He's probably been filming Deal or No Deal all day or something like that. Fuck, I don't want to disturb him. But it must be uncomfortable because everyone in the place was like staring at him.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, it's Stephen Mulhern. It's like, yeah, but leave him alone. He's just a bloke out with one of his mates having a drink. Do you know what I mean? Like, just leave him alone. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like, that's what I say. Like, I saw him. I was like, oh, fucking hell, there he is. And then I didn't keep going.
Yeah.
Like, every 2 seconds, like, oh my God. It's like, yeah, I've seen famous people before, you know. And I felt a bit... And then as soon as he left...
And I suppose you've had a bit of a taste of that as well with your Fallen State fans.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
I think you're a bit more approachable though than these like A-list celebrities.
Yeah, I'm not exactly fucking Brad Pitt. but I enjoy that because I think like fucking hell they actually want to know what I do and they care about like what I do and want to know me and stuff. And I loved all that. And I hate it when it goes the other way and celebrities are just like, oh fuck off and this that, and the other.
Yeah.
I know they might get hassled a lot, but it's just like at the end of the day, if it isn't for people that support you, you're not going to be anywhere anyway. So
yeah, see
if you want 2 minutes of your time, fucking give it. You know.
And that reminds me of like when I did the Olympics with the army. We did like a vehicle checkpoint. Obviously, we had celebrities and that come through, and a lot of them was like really like upbeat about seeing us. And you know, if we asked for like pictures and that, there was like, oh yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Like Dizzy Rascal, Mick Jagger, stuff like that.
Mick Jagger.
Wow,
I love Mick Jagger.
Obviously, you got the Olympians, but one bloke. Now, I don't know if you're just having a bad day or whatever, but you just come across as a bit of a cunt.
Yeah.
I know that's a strong word.
Yeah.
But he is.
Sometimes it's right to
like,
you, isn't it?
Obviously, you've got a bunch of us squaddies who are nothing really. We're just like ordinary people. And you've got these celebrities coming through, so you're going to take every opportunity you can to get a photo if you can.
Yeah.
And I remember like someone asking him, like, oh, Mr. Atkinson. So, Rowan Atkinson. So, Mr. Atkinson, do you mind if we all have a photo with you? He just had no time.
Oh, really?
Just like, nah, no, I ain't got no time. I need to go. I'm too busy. Like, you're not busy. So then the flip side of that, where we had Victoria Beckham come with her sons and the bodyguard, And the bodyguard's going, so we're asking her, Miss Beckham, is that if we get a photo? And she's like, no, I want a photo of you. I want my boys to have a photo with you guys. Come on,
nice.
because obviously they're quite big into like military and royal stuff like that, aren't they? To the point where the bodyguard's like saying to Victoria, saying, "No, Miss, I'm sorry, but we ain't got time. We need to go." And she's going, "Hey, I pay you. We'll go when I say we're ready to go. I want a picture with the lads. Like, it's like, I want a picture with the lads.
Nice.
So I never met Beckham, as in David, but Victoria, brilliant. And nice. She's always portrayed to be like this sour face twat, isn't she? On that the media,
a little bit, I suppose.
But she's actually fucking really down to earth. Yeah.
See, I never thought that of Rowan Atkinson.
Yeah.
And I never thought. I mean, like you say, he might just having one of them days or something, but yeah, he always comes across as this like really super nice guy.
Yeah, I mean, again, it could have been just having a bad day, but
you never know,
my perspective is a cunt.
Okay. That's us not getting no fucking Mr. Bean stuff going on. So, bucket list then.
Right.
Give us one then of yours that you've got to do.
So, on my bucket list, a lot of it is. It's a lot of travelling, I seem to find.
Yeah.
Like going to different places. Now, I love Italy. I really, really want to go to Italy.
Yeah.
I want to do some sightseeing while I'm there, like go to the Colosseum, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, Pompeii.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And I just love Italy. Like the beer, pizza, pasta, it just screams more me. I love it.
Yeah.
So I'd say that's definitely on my bucket list and something that's quite achievable. Because I feel like sometimes people put things on bucket lists that are just not going to be achievable. Like I've got some on mine that are unachievable unless I magically came into some money somehow or won a really good bet or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's one I'd say. Definitely go to Italy, go do some sightseeing multiple times as well, because you're not going to be able to fit all of it into like one holiday.
No, I think because I'm sure she won't mind revealing her age, but Sophie's 30 this year, so that's what she wants to do. She wants to go to Rome, so we're on about going there, and it's just like there's certain places in there. So I've done one because we went to Mexico for his honeymoon and stuff, and then we went to Chichen Itza, the Mayan pyramids and all.
Yeah, that
was incredible to see. It's amazing. And then like Colosseum is like one you got to see in it. And, you know what I mean? Like Trevi Fountain or the like all those kind of things in Rome. Pompeii, it'd be incredible. So I get it, and I like traveling for me is a big one. I do a lot of it anyway, but like I don't think there's anything. I can go by myself, and I have done when I've been to like Amsterdam or places like that, and it's just like I can just go around on my own and just like just explore. Do you know what I mean? And, yeah. So with all the money in the world, I'd just like to do that everywhere.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like,
exactly. And I suppose
Italy.
It's kind of like seeing the seven wonders of the world.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Yeah,
to manage to see at least a few of them at least.
Yeah. So the Colosseum is one. Is it? Is it one of the new ones?
They've got
the old and new, haven't they?
Yeah, they change.
Yeah. So obviously there's Chichen Itza where I've been is one of them, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And one that I would love to do is, it might be cliche, but I don't give a fuck because it's my life and I'm interested in the history of it, is the pyramids in Egypt.
Yeah.
Like, I'd love to go Cairo. I think that'd be cool. So cool. Like, and...
Because it's surreal how they're built. Obviously, there's a lot of like conspiracy about it, isn't there? How it was built and stuff.
It's just unexplainable. Like, people say, oh, well, they did this and the other. It's like, but some of these bricks are multiple tons per block. And, like... Scientists say like if they were going to use it to get it even like halfway up, the ramp that they'd need to get it there would have to be made of stronger material than the actual blocks themselves, and have to be about a mile long. So the ramp itself would be a feat of engineering as much as the pyramids. It's fucking crazy, and it's unexplainable in so many ways. Yeah,
and there's not just Egypt, is there? There's pyramids around the world.
Yeah.
So it's not like Egypt was the first. Well, it might have been the first, but they weren't the one. There's like they're the only ones that have got it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's multiple pyramids around the world.
Yeah.
Is there not one in Scotland?
I don't know.
I don't know if I heard something about that.
I don't know.
I don't know if it's like a fucking big one like in Cairo, but I think it's like a similar style. It's like a pyramid, but I could be wrong.
I don't know. I'll have to check that out. But yeah, there's the Chichen Itza pyramids. There's obviously Egypt. There's the pyramids. Is it Puerto Rico. Where is it? What do they call it now? It's somewhere I want to go as well.
Cuba?
South America, somewhere. I can't remember.
I can't think.
Can't remember what it's called now. It'll come to me. But yeah, and what's fascinating about them is the same as Stonehenge. I've been past it a few times.
Yeah.
But I've never actually been up to it.
Yeah,
and stuff.
same.
But you can see it from the road, can't you?
You can, yeah.
So I'd like to go and see it like up close. But what's incredible is like they're all done to align with the sun.
Yeah.
And like on like summer solstice and stuff, like they will come exactly through this point to shine on this exact, and it's like laser precision from thousands of years ago. So how the fuck did they?
Yeah, it's
do
not just
that?
luck.
And it's in like within like points of a percentile accuracy. It's so accurate.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Sphinx in Egypt and
Yeah.
the pyramid behind it, and like it all aligns up with like I think the diameter of what it is. I'm really fucking just riffing, but like the diameter or something to do with the measurements basically equates to the exact measurements of the circumference of the Earth.
Which is fucking crazy.
How?
Like exact.
Yeah.
That's not done by luck.
You can't look that, can you?
No.
Like, and so it's like it's so accurate, and it's like that's thousands of years ago when they didn't have electricity. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
So like
Yeah, he was using fucking flame torches to travel around and
Yeah.
see in the dark.
yeah. So how the fuck do you like measure the circumference of the Earth, which even a few thousand of years ago was still believed to be flat?
Yeah.
I mean, some people still do, obviously.
Yeah.
But
I think we've been down that rabbit hole.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, there's that, and like Stonehenge is a weird one because it looks like a pile of rocks. But I watched a show about it the other day actually, and it was like it's really interesting how they did it, and again how they transported those like huge rocks from miles away, and like I think maybe there's some lost technology, not in the way that we mean technology by like electronics and stuff, but it's a theory anyway that there's like a lost technology that they could use like sound or vibration maybe to move big objects and stuff like that.
I've got something for that I see. I've just remembered. I've seen it on TikTok as I was flicking through. Now, dinosaurs was made extinct by the meteorite.
Yeah.
Right? But someone put, but what if we was the meteorite?
Yeah.
And we're actually aliens?
There's
That we invaded this planet?
There's maybe something in that, in the fact that you find like space debris all the time, like lands on Earth.
And is that also why we're able to have this record of the history of it? Because we caused it. You know what I mean? Because obviously there were no like cavemen around when dinosaurs were there, I don't believe.
No.
So how have they been able to record history when we wasn't even alive?
Well, it's a case of digging stuff up and measuring stuff out, innit? Like the crater still exists from where they believe it was, which is actually not far from where I was in Mexico. It's on the Yucatan Peninsula. Yeah.
See, I'd like to go and see that as well.
Yeah.
That's obviously a massive part of history.
But yeah, it's that big. You basically don't see it. It's that big. Do you know what I mean? It's like trying to look at England. Do you know what I mean? It's just like you can't see it all, sort of thing. It's huge. But yeah, I mean, if we did that, that's harsh. Because I fucking love dinosaurs. I'm still a 6-year-old in that sense.
I mean, we all love Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Jurassic World and stuff. Yeah. But how fucking weird would it be if they were still alive now? Like, you couldn't just take your fucking dog for a walk in woods because you're going to get hunted by fucking velociraptors.
Watch out for them raptors.
like, I'm not laying off the lead today.
Yeah. But, well, these fucking scientists scare me because of what they can do.
I know where
they
you're
keep
going.
threatening it, don't they? Like,
Yeah.
oh, well, we've got this DNA, and we've found almost like Jurassic Park, like we've found preserved DNA in a mosquito or something. Yeah. That's been preserved in amber, and it's like, leave it. There's literally 1 million films about why not to do this.
Have you not seen Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
It does not work.
Yeah, you've had multiple warnings. Don't do it. Like, fuck me. But
Fucking
yeah, I mean,
leave them in history.
yeah, because they've done. I believe they've actually done it or are doing it with a woolly mammoth.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Like they found like, because obviously a lot of them like froze, so they've been preserved really well.
It's mad.
Like they're gonna use the DNA, and it's like, yeah, let's fucking just bring them back.
No,
I mean, I don't
the woolly mammoths
think they're
aren't
gonna
that
do a
bad.
lot of damage, but what does it do to the ecosystem?
But also
around it.
Because I also heard, obviously, there was doing that with woolly mammoths, but then I also heard saber-toothed tigers they might be trying to bring back.
Leave it. They're gone.
Why?
They're gone. No, because it's fucking, yeah. It's cool, actually, because not too far from here, there's the Cresswell Crags. And have you actually been, like, in recent years? I went years ago. But, like, now, like, they've got a visitor centre, and it's like, so much, like, prehistoric stuff's there. It's really cool.
Yeah, I've not actually been to like the visitor centre. I've been for a walk in the crag itself, but not actually been to the visitor centre or anything like that.
Yeah, obviously they found like Stone Age tools and stuff, and then like bones of animals you really wouldn't think was on this continent. I don't know, 20,000 years ago, like hippos.
Hippos,
literally hippos.
What?
Yeah, hyenas.
Yeah, that's mad.
Just like all these like kind of animals that you think are like they're just confined to Africa or zoos.
We have got hippos. Just walking works at town centre. You'll see a few there.
I knew you were going somewhere with that.
Oh God, it's true though.
Yeah. So yeah, I've got travelling. That's a big one for people's bucket lists. I've got any more here? Some people sent some in. This is the sad state of affairs. I touched on it a bit last time. But people on their bucket list is to buy a house.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like it's become such an unrealistic thing for so many people.
Yeah.
It's on a bucket list that they own they buy a house.
Yeah, it's just insane, isn't it? Like, the average like UK wage doesn't match the average UK house price.
Mouse price.
Mouse price. Meow. Sometimes, honest to God.
Mouse price. Meow. You fucking idiot.
No, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Meow. We're going to go and rent a house off of Tom and Jerry. Fucking idiot.
I think the sound effect you was looking for was squeak.
Fuck's sake. I'm crying. What a dickhead. Fucking hell. I can't believe it. I need to try and compose. I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna fucking pass out.
House prices.
Yeah, they're just unrealistic.
Yeah.
With the UK minimum wage, it's just... Right, anything else on the bucket list? Let's move away from this.
Go bungee jumping.
Really?
Have you got a sound effect for that one?
Boing.
Boing, boing, boing. Bungee jumping. Not for me.
No, I mean, I wouldn't imagine that to be on a bucket list. I imagine like parachuting, doing some tandem dives, or your own individual dive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because I suppose I've already done that. I've done a tandem dive.
Yeah, nice.
So that's kind of ticks off my bucket list. Don't get me wrong, I would never fucking wanted to do it. It got bought for me for my 18th birthday.
Yeah.
So I had no fucking choice. It was either don't do it and disappoint the people that have bought me the gift, or just do it and enjoy and try and enjoy it. And do you know what? Actually, I enjoyed everything apart from sitting on the plane, waiting to jump.
Yeah,
it's the thought.
Suspense. The thought is worse than the actual action. Basically,
I was the last one to go, and
which always makes it worse.
Yeah, you watch everyone just drop. You can't even see if they're attached properly, if they're alive, if they've made it, or if there's things that have fucking gone wrong. But I was taller than the parachute instructor that I was attached to. So before we went up in the plane, in quick brief.
Did you look like a turtle? Just this little guy.
Like Michelangelo. Pull out some fucking nunchucks in midair. So he said, basically, when we land, don't stand up straight away.
Yeah.
Because you're taller than me and we're just going to both end up on our asses. Yep, cool. Yep, no problem. Obviously, I was the last one to go. And I'm afraid of heights, falling from heights, stuff like that. It's a fear of mine.
Yeah.
So we start shimmying our way to the edge of the plane and to the door. And I have to dangle out whilst the instructor's still sat there. So I'm fucking dangling.
Yeah.
Anyway, we jump and he said, obviously there's another thing. He says, like, when I tap your shoulder, so because she's sort of like that. I say, when I tap your shoulder.
Getting ready for dying.
Oh, yeah, literally, yeah. So then put your arms out like that. So we jumped out and we spun a few times and then we sort of gained, what's the fucking word I'm looking for? We just basically stayed sort of
leveled out,
that's it. And he tapped me on my shoulder, hands are out, couldn't fucking breathe.
Yeah.
You know, like when you stick your head out of the car and you're going like fast.
Yeah.
It's like looking like it was like that, but worse.
Yeah.
Like you could not physically I had to so say if I'm looking like down, I'm looking at the camera now, so I'm looking down at the floor, couldn't breathe, I had to turn my face to the side. Breathe, it's like swimming. I'd take a breath in, then look.
Yeah.
And then he pulls a chute, and that's when your bollocks go straight up into your stomach. Gone. You've lost them for a fucking until you hit the floor.
Yeah.
And then, but that's also the point where you know if you're actually attached. Because if you're not, he's gone. You're fucking still going. So luckily, I was attached because I'm still here. I'm still alive. Okay. But then that moment of like, it was surreal. Like just like flowing to the floor.
Yeah.
Like it's a parachute open, you're pulling it, and then he says, get hold of these. He's like, grab hold of these, and you can like steer.
Yeah.
So I was having fun, but obviously there's also a limit. So I kept it down, sort of going like that, and it will. No, and it was like, no.
Don't get into one of them. Yeah.
Let's be careful here. And it was like brilliant, like absolutely fucking fantastic. And then coming to the floor, obviously he told me, do not stand up first. Mm-hmm. That were gone. Forgot about that.
So what did you do?
Touched the floor first. And we both fucking went straight. Now, he fell onto me because we went forward rather than backwards, which was funny. And then he detached me from him and then fucking spewed up everywhere. Absolutely, adrenaline just fucking hit me like a fucking truck.
Yeah.
So that was fucking great.
Nice.
Never doing it again.
No.
But nice to have done. Nice.
Not for me, that kind of stuff. I mean, I love like adrenaline buzz, but I don't think it's that sort of skydiving that's not for me, I don't think. Bungee jumping's not for me.
No.
And they're all bastards as well that run these places.
Let me tell you something.
Oh wait. Yeah, but like the people people that work there are like, okay, you ready? Oh wait. And they do that just before you.
Yeah.
Somebody's not attached.
Oh no, wait.
Or they've got one that's not part of your rig, and it's like it's undone. Oh shit! It's like no, fuck that. I'd get up and fucking leather them if I survived.
I've seen other ones as well where people have bungeed off, and obviously normally you don't hit nothing, you just sort of like boom, bounce back up. But I've seen one where they actually like hit the water, and I'm thinking, fuck me,
that's dangerous.
That's gotta hurt.
Yeah, because water at high velocity is like concrete, and
you're still going to get resistance from obviously the elastic of the bungee.
Yeah, but that depends on how far that goes down, doesn't it?
Now, there's a guy on TikTok that it keeps popping up on mine, and he's like, he keeps claiming he has the best mouth on the internet. Have you seen him? He's actually been on America's Got Talent, catching like marshmallows and grapes in his mouth from like quite far out and stuff like that.
I'm not seeing that.
But it was one of his videos, and he went on a bungee, and he actually like hit the water and stuff, and I'm thinking, shit. And obviously it comes to him afterwards, and he's like, no, that didn't hurt. It didn't hurt at all. I'm like, have you been paid to say this?
Yeah.
Because that's got to hurt.
Yeah. Like I said, hitting water at like high speed is like hitting the floor.
Exactly.
Like, that's why, you know, like if a plane crashes into the sea, it doesn't just like, oh, splash. It breaks into a billion pieces.
Yeah.
Like it's literally like hitting the ground. So yeah, fuck all that. Someone else said they wanted to climb Kilimanjaro.
Okay.
I assume they might have done Everest already because that seems like the one. I know Kilimanjaro is, you know, something to be it's achieved, but yeah, maybe they've already done Everest.
I think Everest is the like the epitome of mountain climbing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like if you can make it to the summit of Mount Everest, like it's a massive achievement.
Yeah.
And I think that's why it's on people's bucket list, but again, it's one of those unachievable things.
Well, I saw a clip the other day and it said like apparently the amount of people that die climbing Everest is the people queuing to get to the top.
Yeah.
You know, to get photos and stuff. It's like, so you've done all that. Apparently you have to live there for like, this is just what I've heard, I don't know if it's true, but you have to live basically on a mountain around Everest or whatever for like 3 months before you do it, even just like to sort of acclimatise.
Yeah.
And get used to
I can imagine
what
that.
you do. And it's like, it's such a fucking...
It's
just a thing, isn't it? It's such a massive undertaking.
Exactly, and it's the high altitude, it's the lack of oxygen that you get when you get that high.
Yeah.
And that's what does it, isn't it? It's not even just the climb, it's...
Yeah, and you don't win anything.
No.
You get to the top, it's like,
What do you
oh,
get?
you won $5 million, well done.
Oh, look,
you don't win nothing.
This guy was missing on the news fucking couple of years ago. I found him. Still fucking preserved as well.
Yeah. Like stuff like that. Maybe I'd do the lower ones. Like I've been to the top of Snowdonia in Wales
Nice.
on a train. I didn't walk it. They have a steam train and a bar at the top. So that's how I did that.
Did you have a pint of
Guinness?
Hey.
I didn't actually.
Oh my God.
Because I was a child.
Did we even reference Guinness in the last episode?
I don't think we did. Well, fuck them because they haven't reached out to me. Fuck them. Until they give us that sponsorship. Another one is visit Australia. So again, into travel, but Australia can just fuck off. No. Nothing wrong with what it looks like, and I was going to say Aussie people themselves.
It's the culture of Australia is cool.
It's really cool, but like it's just everything wants to kill you.
Exactly.
Everything wants to kill you.
Exactly. Try and have a shit. Guess what? There's a snake biting you.
Yeah. Pull your sun visor down in the car. Oh,
look at that. Huntsman.
Yeah.
Just trying to get into bed at night? Nah. It's a crocodile coming in your room now.
Crocodile. Just pull your sheets back. There's a crocodile. Morning.
What big eyes you have. No, wait, that's a fucking wolf.
What sound does a crocodile make?
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not getting triggered.
Another is learn a new language.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried?
Yes, I tried to learn in Italian, actually.
Yeah. See.
I don't even know that. No,
I could be Spanish, to be honest. I don't know.
No, I did download the app, that Duolingo app.
Yeah, I'm on that.
And I did start learning some Italian. Like, again, it's gone because I didn't really use it as much as I wanted to. But yeah, I'd be open to it. Like, now, I'm not 100% sure if Norway has their own Norwegian language, because
I think it is.
I'd like to learn Norwegian as well, if that's an actual language. Apologies if it's not.
I think they've got their own language, maybe similar to some other sort of.
I don't know. Is it just classed as Scandinavian?
Yeah, I mean they've all got a certain sound on it, like the Swedish accent, and they all sound a little bit similar. But I think it is Norwegian is actual.
I think so.
Language.
So yeah, I mean, I'd like to learn one. I just haven't got the patience to.
Yeah, it's hard. And
I feel like when you get, the more older you get, the less likely you are to be able to learn a new language. And I know that sounds quite, what's the word? Opinionated of me to say that. But obviously they do, that's why they try and teach kids new languages in schools.
Yeah.
Because the brains are like sponges, just take everything.
Yeah, yeah. It's like when I worked at, I used to work at O2 in the shop, and you'd have younger, probably Polish kids come in with their parents, and they would speak incredible English. Like you wouldn't know they were Polish, and then they turn around to the parents and just chat away in Polish.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, so you're native to. They might have even been born here, so they're English, but they can speak fluent in both, and it's because they've learnt it so young.
Yeah, and again, I mean, that kind of not proves a point, but I think it is a lot better to learn a language while you're younger than it is when you get
Definitely.
older.
I mean, I've been not seriously learning French, but I've been learning French probably like 3 years.
Yeah,
and it's because I'm an adult. I'm always trying to find English in everything. Do you know what I mean? So it's like I'm trying to find the English meaning where sometimes there isn't. You just need to take the language for what it is. I mean, French is probably one of the easier ones to learn, to be honest, because so many of our words come from French.
Yeah.
So, but it's tough, and like I don't think I'll ever like be fluent.
No.
Like, unless I attacked it seriously. But I would like to be like one of those can just go anywhere and speak to anyone in their own dialect. Like there's a guy on, you might have seen him, a guy on TikTok, and he speaks. He's American, so like, and he tries to freak people out because like I think it's got to be one of the hardest for an English person to learn is Mandarin, like Chinese and stuff. So he's over in China and he's like sat on a park bench and he's obviously got cameras set up for the.
Is that the black lad?
No.
Oh, see, I've seen one with a black lad and he's talking in like Japanese or something like that.
Right.
And there's like a Japanese couple there that are like just like amazed.
Yeah.
The fact that he knows the language and he speaks it really fluently.
Yeah. Well, it's this guy's videos are funny because like he'll be sat there reading a Chinese newspaper, and then they get these old Chinese men coming up and it's like, how you know what? And then he's like, he reads what it says and like, oh wow, and they're all like amazed. And then like he went to one and whatever floats your boat, but he went in to get his nails done.
Okay.
And so in sort of English, they asked him what he wanted, and so he said, and then they started slagging him off in Chinese.
Really?
Yeah. And then he like goes back at him saying, "Oh yeah, whatever it is."
How's it go?
Oh yeah, no. That's not racist. It just sounds a bit like that. I'm not racist. I love Bruce Lee.
If them on Bad Friends can do it, we can.
But that's what it's. That's what kind of what it sounds like. It's like saying the Swedish like herpy derpy. Yeah, but it's only like the Italian air. You know what I mean? Like, they've all got their thing. I did the thing as well. Derpy. But if people are taking the piss out of the English, it'll be like, two Carlins, blaze love. You know what I mean? There's some Italian somewhere doing that.
Exactly. They go to the fucking dumb accent, the Yorkshire accent, apparently.
Yeah.
All right, love. Fucking happy derpy.
Herpy derpy. Another. No, go on.
No, I'm going to say like another one that's on mine is joining the Mile High Club.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if this is like more of a blokes one than it is for females. I mean, any lasses out there that want to confirm it's also on your bucket list, please get in touch. Wait. Well, hang on a minute. Right.
What, to join you?
Let's clarify that also was part of your bucket list. Right. But, like, people reckon that you can't do it.
Well, people have done it.
It'll be hard to do it. Yeah, it will be hard. Yeah, it'll have to be very hard. But it's attainable. You can do it.
Someone, again, another... Fucking, we watched too much TikTok, but there was someone that had done it, hadn't they? And they come out of the toilets and like the stuff like that's fucking disgusting and all this.
Yeah,
like, shame on you.
Like,
so why? Just
fuck off.
Just got his hand away.
Is he left a mess? Is it clean?
Yeah, if he's left a mess, fair enough. Go and tell him to clean it up.
And as long as they're not absolutely like too noisy, and because obviously there's kids on board and stuff, isn't there?
Yeah.
Who let them do it. Let them go.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, especially if it's on like a fucking Ryanair flight, who cares?
Now, does it class as you've done it if you finish or not? Is it a case of just
Age-old debate, isn't it?
doing anything sexually in the toilet with someone else? Does that then class you as the Mile High Club? Or do you have to finish?
Does finger blasting count?
I mean, yeah, but then you're not getting anything from it, are you? Apart from sticky fingers. So, I mean...
but then, so does she count it?
But then, what if you get a blowy? Does that then count as you being at Mile High Club? Or does it have to be sexual intercourse? That's a question. We need to find out.
Anyone that knows, yeah.
Anyone that's done it, let us know. So yeah, that's like one of mine. Again, that goes hand in hand with travelling because you're going to be flying to destination.
Shagging on each way.
Shagging on every continent. That's on the bucket list.
All 7 continents.
Antarctica would be tough.
Yeah, it'd be tough to get it up there. Come on,
please.
Another one which I found interesting was a Rubik's Cube.
Yes.
Somewhat like on the bucket list.
Which is unusual.
It is unusual, but like people have never done them.
Yeah, so I'm one of them people.
Yeah.
Fucking never done one. I don't know how to do one.
Where is it?
But we have one.
We do have one.
We have one. And for the video viewers, not the audio listeners, we have a Rubik's Cube that's been perfectly done together, right?
Yeah.
Now, I'm shit at doing Rubik's Cubes, right? But I know you can do it. So, I suggest that we have a little bit of a challenge here, and I'm going to fucking fuck this Rubik's Cube up for you, this perfect Rubik's Cube that you've already done, and we're going to see how long it takes you to fix what I've done.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know how we're going to time it.
You got your watch. How long? How long did you give me?
So I give you 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. And I'll give you the Rubik's Cube and we'll do it on the dot.
Okay.
So let's make sure. Again, for the video viewers, you can now see it's all mumbled up. Audio listeners, you just have to believe us.
Like, he's passed me that. There's no fake one.
There's no fake one, right? Okay. So
just tell me when you're ready.
We've got about 20 seconds. In fact, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
Okay. So it's just a case of just knowing where things go. Like,
but I like the way you fiddle around with your fingers. I have to literally physically like move the fucking cube around one at a time.
So it's sort of like just building it from the ground up. So I don't know how well you can see it. I'll probably fuck it up now I'm doing it. But so like, okay. So that's kind of prep to how I want it to look. So I'll go there. That's nice.
I mean, look here. Oh my God.
There.
Sophie must love you.
Okay.
You have been going for 45 seconds currently.
Okay. That'd be a push, but we'll see.
Dun 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 dun. And that is a minute. You have 1 minute remaining.
Okay. Feel the pressure.
I know, we should have some like audio music inserted into this, like the final countdown or something.
Future me.
yeah, future Adam. Insert music. Tense, pressurized music.
I think that's about right.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no.
1.5 minutes gone.
Okay, 30 seconds.
Pressure's on! The pressure is on! And he's done it, and that was... Let me get my maths right. That was 1 minute. 1 minute, 40 seconds, dead on.
Not bad.
Not bad.
There you go. It can be done. It can be done.
That'd take me a year. So there you go. You've ticked off something that could be on your bucket list.
Someone's bucket list I've ticked off for. It's one of them. I think it's a good metaphor for life. If you just know what you're doing, you can do it.
Yeah, you put your
Like,
mind
if you
to
just if you just like because that's what I set out. Because I was like, I've always wanted to do one. I just kind of like got my head around it. It's okay. So yeah. Is there anything else on your bucket list that?
Again, there's two. I kind of put like two things in the same sort of bracket because it's basically about Sheffield United Bramall Lane.
Yeah.
So one of them is an unattainable one, which probably will never happen, and that's to own my own box at Bramall Lane.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Again, it's probably not going to be attainable unless I come in some money somehow, or win a really good bet, or just find money on the floor. find a check. But
Do you ever wake up some days and like, maybe this is the day that someone's put 10 million quid in my account?
yeah, some Nigerian prince.
The one time someone's being legit from over there, it's like, we have a relative of your... Oh, I'm not going to do that. Especially because he started to sound Indian. Okay, no, but it's like, oh yeah, you've got a relative and they've left you their entire estate. And the one time it turns out that they actually have.
Yeah.
I'd love that.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
So the one that's more realistic or something that you've already done is to play football at Bramall Lane.
Yeah.
And to score in the Cop End.
Didn't score.
Didn't score.
That didn't score.
You still played.
Yeah, it was incredible.
I mean, obviously, it would have been nice to have been a professional footballer and score in front of a packed out Bramall Lane.
On a regular basis.
But just to play. Obviously, you did it for a charity. Now we need to really look into this before we get too old. We need to potentially see if there's any sort of way of getting involved with it again.
Yeah, because I've never heard of it come up again.
I don't even know how you would even go about it.
Well, I don't know if Bramall Lane still do it, but there's stadiums all over the country that, like, at the end of the season, it's like they do it for corporate reasons or people do it for charity, like I did and stuff like that. Who you can hire the pitch and effectively the stadium because you get full use of like dressing rooms, players' lounge where we went in after, and like you sat in like director's box and all that kind of stuff. It? So like you can do that. I don't know, but I haven't seen about it at Bramall Lane again. But if it ever happens, we're doing it.
100%.
I need to score this time.
Yeah, we need to be up front together.
Yeah.
Like reminiscing our childhood.
Yeah, that'd be so good. That would be so good.
So that is definitely one that's on my bucket list.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. I'm always going to keep an eye out for it because it was just like one of the best things I've ever done.
Yeah.
Like, because we played a team that were a team. We were a team of just United fans. Like we never played football together apart from we had like a couple of five-a-side games to sort of like get to know each other and stuff like that. But what was added a really cool dynamic to it is that we got to wear United shirts.
Yeah.
So I'm playing at Bramall Lane and I'm wearing the United shirt. I'm like walking out the tunnel. I took kickoff, so I kicked off about 5 times because I conceded 5. I think 5-3 it finished.
I think
like that.
so. Yeah, I think
we
so.
lost 5-3 to the actual team, which I don't think were a bad effort. To be fair, we were playing a proper
bunch of misfits.
Yeah, proper Sunday League team, and we were just a bunch of fans. So it was good. The experience was quality. But yeah, to do it together would be amazing. Yeah. It's like the amount of football we played together when we were younger. It'd just be so good to just like, both play up front for United. Just
to reenact what we used to do in our childhood.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
So, I mean, what about yours? Have you got anything on your list?
Much the same, to be honest. Stuff like travelling and stuff like that. There's a couple I'd like to do within music. And one, it'll seem weird to anyone that's not from around here, I suppose, but it's to play Sheffield Arena.
Yeah.
With a band. Like, because it's just one of them venues. It's the venue where it all really started for me music thing anyway. Yeah. When we went to watch Blackstone Cherry and Nickelback. Yeah. And then I used to rehearse not far from there. So like every time we go past it, I just like look it up. It's like, fucking one day. And it's not the most prestigious venue in the country. No. It's not even the most prestigious venue in Yorkshire, to be honest.
No, but like it's like it means something to you as an individual.
Yeah. Well, it's only the same as we're on about for Bramall Lane. Yeah. It doesn't mean shit to a Leeds fan.
No. Like, I mean, there could be people out there that's like, I want to play at Wembley. I want to play at the home of football.
Yeah, yeah.
But for me, it's
I'd actually love to play at Wembley, but
Bramall Lane, it's that sentimental feeling.
I've got so much more of as you have. Is like emotional attachment to the place, Whereas Wembley's cool, but I've been twice to watch United and we've lost both times. So I'm not that sold on Wembley until we go up by the playoffs this year, hopefully.
Automatic.
Well, automatic, hopefully, but yeah, if we do the playoffs. There's that, and then Download Festival as well. So
yeah.
The band, The Fallen State, was already played, before I joined, already played Download. And I'd like to play, but I'd also like to play on, like, the main stage.
Yeah.
Or maybe the second stage, but like the main stage at Download is a bit of a dream. It was like the amount of... You're right.
Yeah.
You just moved very slowly and quietly.
I don't know. I don't want to knock anything. It's got like pins and needles in my foot.
Get out of my camera.
Right, we're back.
Yeah. So like Download, like the amount of bands I've seen there, and it's just like that is the home of rock and metal in the UK.
Yeah.
So to play there at all would be awesome, but like to play the main stage,
Yeah, I imagine.
so cool.
Like for me, because obviously, just being a music fan, I'm not actually in the music industry myself. Download must be one of the biggest one, if not the biggest one in the UK.
It is there's just rock and metal.
Yeah.
The festivals, there's some festivals bigger than it. I suppose Glastonbury is probably the biggest.
Yeah.
I'd argue Download's probably bigger than Leeds Reading individual days. Collectively, Leeds Reading's probably bigger, but like I think it was a record-breaking attendance when I went the other year. Headliners were Guns N' Roses. I think there was 120,000 people on the day. So incredible.
So where would you rank the Capital Summertime Ball in there? Because that's become quite big now, isn't it?
I know nothing about it, to be honest.
Do you not? Yeah, they they have a lot like pop stars and stuff on, more than rock.
Yeah.
Essentially, but that's quite big. It's like a big summertime thing now every year.
Yeah.
Capital do.
Right. Well, there's so many festivals. There's so many, and that's a good thing. The shame is that there's not enough exposure for like rock and metal.
Yeah,
there just isn't, and it used to be the biggest genre on the planet, especially like in the 80s.
Yeah,
and like people, it's dead, this, that, and the other. It's like, well, it's really not, because like a lot of pop artists dip into rock. They just don't call it rock because maybe they're a pop artist.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like Post Malone's done some rock stuff.
Yeah, he's on rock.
You know, like I think actually he did the Nirvana album, and he just played it, and he was in like a muumuu. It was fucking sick. I was like, that is what it's going to take. Someone like that that's going to like get rock into a mainstream spot.
Yeah,
and fucking like most chart music is shite. To be fair,
yeah,
most of it is crap because it's just the same formula again and again. And the thing with like rock music is like it's got so much depth to it. And there's so much talent that goes into it. Not just the singers, like the musicians in rock and stuff and metal. And it gets overlooked because it's like, I don't know, that's just not what radio or
and I feel like
wants to push. But
like the modern era now, they kind of associate rock music with being emo, which was never a thing.
No.
Emo was more punk, punk rock.
Yeah. Well, emo is literally like emotional rock is what emo is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So like that's a genre within rock. You know what I mean? But there's so many within rock and metal. There's so many genres. And they've got stuff like postmodern. I mean, what the fuck's postmodern? That means future, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I don't even know what it means, but
they just added a keyboard into it. Do some electronic noises.
Yeah. But it's just that there's obviously a big fan base for like rock and metal. That's why you got festivals like Download and Bloodstock and things like that. Whereas like, I don't know, I just don't think it gets a fair crack at it, rock music. And it's just like everyone you know, every single person you know will hear Highway to Hell or Back in Black and be like, oh, fucking tune.
Well, they use it on like the Marvel.
Yeah.
Like Iron Man, for instance.
Yeah. There was loads of AC/DC and Iron Man, weren't there?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, but AC/DC, it's like, no, they're one of the biggest rock bands there's ever been.
Yeah.
They are a rock band. Like, just because you know them in pop culture, like, they are a rock band. And, so it's just a bit of a thing. And, like, people say, like, if you listen to Slipknot, then there's, like, something wrong with you. You know what I mean? Like, there's that perception. It's like, fucking hell, man. No. I would much rather listen to Slipknot or Lamb of God or, like, heavy bands like that than fucking wet-ass pussy.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I mean, and then not just that, kids listen to this.
Yeah.
And they get influenced by it. And it's not just like, even not just the music, it's the music videos.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, like obviously, as from a bloke's perspective, yeah, seeing half naked fucking lasses fucking twerking and stuff, yeah, cool. But kids are watching it.
Yeah.
Like, that's not cool.
Yeah. I'd much rather have my kid be influenced by someone like James Hetfield of Metallica,
Yes.
who's like a fucking good man and a good guy in that, than someone singing about a fucking...
Wet ass pussy.
Yeah, I mean, fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fucking makes me sick, man. But that's charts.
It probably looks
You know what I mean?
like a butcher's waste bin.
It's most pop music. It's just kind of empty. I'm not saying I don't like pop music. I like all sorts. Like I've been to see Michael Bublé. Do you know what I mean? I'm like,
Yeah.
I have a spectrum of what I like. Michael Bolton, all the Michaels, Michael Jackson, big Michael Jackson fan. You know, so it's not about being biased to rock. 'Cause I'm in rock bands and stuff, but it's like I just don't think it gets a fair crack. You know,
No.
I think it's
It gets overlooked.
definitely.
And like I say, you get associated with being a mosher and an emo just
Mosher,
because you
yeah.
like a bit of fucking rock.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell! What? I swear someone called me a mosher years ago for listening to. I think it might have been Nickelback. It might have been Nickelback. I was, is that mosher music? I'm like,
Really?
you've no idea, have you, about
You've
rock
got
music?
fucking no idea.
Let me just put on "Laid to Rest" by Lamb of God for you. Now we'll talk. You know, fucking hell. Mosher music, Nickelback. It's like fucking mums like Nickelback. Do you know what I mean? Like I remember when we went to Nickelback, and that's 2009, the first time. There was loads of women in the crowd, weren't there?
Loads.
Like
Loads of women.
Loads of, like, it was probably 60-40, maybe 70-30 women.
Maybe.
To be honest. Like, it
Maybe.
was quite a lot of women and of all ages. So, and then some guy comes and was like, is that mosher music? I'm like, oh my God. Just because I'm not MCing and talking about drug dealing out my mum's fucking spare bedroom. Fuck off, you prick.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. Uncultured twat.
Isn't it? Just have some fucking decorum. Yeah. Anything else on your bucket list? Have you got any?
Now, I've got a dream car. And it's probably not the most luxurious dream car compared to what it could be. But one day, I will fucking promise you now, one day, I will own a Ford Mustang GT.
Nice.
Preferably in racing red with a white stripe.
Yeah. That'll make you go faster.
Make it go faster. Like, that is my dream car.
Yeah.
It will absolutely drink fuel like no tomorrow, but it is such a nice car.
Yeah.
And when you're driving that car, fucking people know you're driving that car.
Yeah.
Because the noises it makes.
It's about as subtle as 911, that car, isn't it?
Exactly. Oh my God. It's fucking that. Again, there's other cars out there like Lambos and stuff like that, but a Ford Mustang GT feels more achievable than going, oh yeah, I want to get a fucking Lamborghini Gallardo.
Yeah.
That's probably not going to happen, you dickhead.
Yeah.
Ford Mustang, it could happen. It could happen.
I can't see why not. I mean, yeah, to be fair, they're not in the hundreds of thousands, are they?
No.
You know, so they're not.
I mean, they're fucking expensive.
They're expensive, of course, yeah, but they're not unattainable.
No. And I know a few people that have now got them.
Yeah.
That are on the same working level as me.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's attainable.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I was looking at, it's not necessarily my dream car. It's one of them, maybe. I've got a lot. But it's a car that I could potentially buy now. And kind of has been a bit of a dream car because they've come down a lot in price. It's an Aston Martin.
Aston Martin.
DB9. And I toyed with the idea, and I'm not allowed to buy one, Sophie said. But like, because they've come down so much in price, and obviously the upkeep, maintenance, and stuff like that is not the same as a Ford Focus or something like that. But so yeah, I think like a Mustang within. I mean, there's probably some now that aren't out of reach price wise.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably not going to get the latest model.
No, I mean, like, I'm looking at Aston Martin. I'm talking about second second-hand one.
Exactly.
Not brand new, but
it's there.
Yeah,
it's there. It's an achievable thing, especially and probably more when it comes to retirement.
Yeah,
that's probably when you're probably gonna have a bit of money. You get a little bit of an injection of cash.
Yeah,
and you're like, fuck it.
Yeah,
I'm buying a Mustang.
Yeah, why not? See, I love my cars, so I couldn't tell you one car I wanted. The Lamborghini Gallardo was the car I wanted when I was younger. It was probably the supercar that got me into cars.
Yeah,
I was like, look at it.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, it was like, I mean, it looks a bit old now.
Yeah,
because of how cars have come on. But I think in maybe about 2004 time when I got into cars, I think that's when it come out. 2004, 5 or 6, around that time. I was like, that's the best fucking thing I've ever seen. Not car. That's just the best looking thing I've ever seen in my life. Mm-hmm. When I'm like, I don't know, I was 11, 12 years old or something. Yeah.
And that's like, if I ever become like filthy rich, I'm getting a Bugatti Veyron.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking love them cars.
Yeah. See, there's loads, isn't there? There's like the Paganis and Koenigsegg's, and there's just so many like ludicrously like luxury cars that are like, 1,000 horsepower, cost £1 million.
Yeah, like Ferrari Spiders and stuff like that.
Yeah. See, I'd have a Ferrari. I'd have to have a red Ferrari.
Yeah, of course.
I wouldn't know which one to get right now. I always like the 458 Italia.
Yeah.
Lamborghini, you'd have to get in a ridiculous colour, bright yellow or orange or green or something like that.
Yeah.
Although they do look cool as fucking black. I feel like Batman.
Yeah. I'm Batman.
So, yeah, there's so many cars, but I think, certainly it is on my bucket list. It's to drive a Formula 1 car.
Yeah.
It's actually drive one.
Yeah.
I've been there, experienced them and all that kind of stuff. But
can you not get them on like one of those experience packages?
Yeah, but they're not the full Formula 1 car.
Oh, they're not.
They've got like Formula 4s, which will still be rapid and good fun to drive and stuff. And I'd like to do that. And I'd like to do it at Silverstone as well.
Yeah.
Like
most iconic.
It's the best, for me, it's the best track on the planet.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed.
And then to do it in an actual full-blooded Formula 1 car would just be incredible. I mean, I have looked into it because there's experience days where it's not a Formula 1 car, but it looks like a Formula 1 car. It's just not got nearly the same amount of power because you'd kill yourself basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I obviously fancy myself as a racing driver anyway. So
yeah,
I'd give it a good go. But yeah, I'd love to do that. They do a thing in France at the Paul Ricard circuit, and it's to do with Alpine Renault, and you basically drive a 2012 actual Formula 1 car. But I think to do that it's either about $100,000 to actually do it,
oh my God,
or you might get invited from like some corporate sponsor type thing. So I'm nowhere in the realm to do it, but
it'd be so cool though.
So good,
cool.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's a big one for me, is to drive a Formula 1 car, ideally in at Silverstone. That'd be fucking sick. That'd be so good. But like, I don't know. Like we spoke about this before we like come on, and it's like I'm not one of them that's never made a bucket list.
Yeah,
like, I've never actually like, I've got to do this. I've got to do that. There's things I want to do, but I've never like sat down and like manifested that I've got to do all these.
Like put them into a list.
Yeah. I've never done that. So I find it hard to know what to sort of put down really.
Yeah, and I suppose. I mean, obviously, it's like titled bucket list, but it's just something that like it's part of your dreams and aspirations. Like again, like, a lot of it's traveling, sightseeing, and owning like bits of materialistic stuff.
Yeah.
Like you talk about home. Obviously, currently a homeowner now, but I'd love to own a luxurious house.
Yeah.
A 4 or 5 bed house with fucking nice garden, massive garden and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Yeah. That's like you say that's part of your bucket list, and I suppose people saying that owning a house, I wonder if that's what they mean, or if they do just mean like owning a 2 or 3 bed house.
Yeah, it could be both. Like I said, literally owning a house is not like I say, not achievable for everyone. It's really not.
It's not.
So, but if you can put anything on the bucket list, I would have just winning the fucking lottery then.
Winning the lottery.
Like if I could, I think last week the jackpot for the Euro Millions was 84 million.
Oh God!
Just imagine what you could do with that sort of money. You could do everything that you've mentioned that you want to do.
Yeah,
you could do all of that.
Literally,
you could buy a box. You could buy shares in United with that sort of money.
Yeah.
You like looking at. I mean, I was looking at houses the other day. It's just a hobby to look at these houses.
Exactly. I could join the Mile High Club on a private jet.
On your own jet.
Where I'm not going to get fucking disturbed.
Yeah, you can have a bed in there for it. Like,
Exactly.
Do it in comfort, you know. But like, yeah, I was like, I love looking at these fucking houses, and
Oh, yeah.
I saw one. It was about 4 million, but it was outrageous. It was the epitome of like luxurious living. And there's like, if you want 84 million, you could buy that house outright,
Yeah.
and you've got still ridiculous amounts of wealth.
Yeah.
Like you're not even scratched it.
You get into the point where you've got too much money, you don't know what to do with it.
Yeah. Well, I would know what to do, I think. And I think I'd be very good at being fucking rich. So
I'd buy a villa in different countries.
yeah, I'd have places all, you know,
Like go into property.
everywhere. Yeah, I would do that because I still
You still want an income.
I still
and
want
a
to do
future.
something. Do you know what I mean? Like, I won't, obviously, you could just do nothing for the rest of your life. But I think that could get boring.
Yeah.
So obviously, I wouldn't work and graft like you know for fucking a meager wage, but I would still do something. I like have my own business and stuff like that. So I'd like, you know, probably into properties, is what I'd do and stuff.
I'll tell you what I'd do. I'd buy Works Uptown
Yeah, yeah.
and see how far I could take them.
Champions League.
Maybe not to that level.
Works Uptown in the Champions League.
We don't have Disney money, Wrexham. But
Get some investors on
or
board.
even just like a local team and just coach.
Yeah,
Put myself through coaching badges.
yeah,
Coach a local side
yeah.
and just see, you know, try and make it the most luxurious fucking Sunday league team to ever exist.
It's got like full on training complex.
So yeah, Works Uptown. We'll take them to Premier League.
Yeah. See if we can carry him to the Championship.
Yeah,
And then sell it for a load of money.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's something I'd do with that sort of money.
Yeah, I'd love
And
to do
it's
something like
something you can invest your time into and not feel like you're working because it's like a hobby, but something you enjoy doing.
Yeah, definitely. But you know, like we've both said this as well, that if we had that sort of money, winning 84 million or something like that, is that I would look after everyone I knew.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if you hear these stories, I mean, there were a lad the other week, and fair enough, it's not 84 million, but he won like 7.5 million, something like that, which is a lot of money.
It is.
It's a lot of money. And he said, and he's a trainee gas fitter, and he said it's still going to work. I was like, with 7.5 million quid in the bank, that's fair dues. Like, if that's what you're going to do, but it's like, fucking, you don't need to do that.
No, you don't.
Like, you could do something you really, really, maybe he really does enjoy doing gas fitting. Maybe he does.
Maybe.
But yeah, I'd make sure I'd probably set up a business and like family members and friends and stuff, and I'd have them like just on a payroll and just give them a wage for doing fuck all.
Yeah.
It's like, there's your income every month. Here's a house I've bought you. Knock yourself out. You know what I mean? Like I was saying, like if I bought that fucking £4 million house I was looking at, I'd be like, right, everyone round at mine this weekend. You know, swimming pools down there, tennis courts are over there, football pitches over there, games rooms up there, pubs over there. I'll meet you down here at 8 o'clock. Yeah, we'll go to the bar.
And then every Sunday, it'll be Lewis. We'll pay you to make a Sunday roast.
Yeah, I'll pay my brother-in-law to be his chef.
We'll pay you $5,000 to do it.
Fucking, I just need the universe to understand that I won't be spoiled if I'm made extremely wealthy.
Listen, I'm ready to make a deal with the devil.
Me too.
Like,
literally. Yeah. Like if he appeared in my living room right now and he's like, I'll take your soul and you get 100 million, but you spend an eternity in hell. It's like,
I'll do it now.
Where do I give me the pen?
Give me the contract right now. Fucking right.
Yeah. I'll worry about that later.
Yeah.
While I'm here, give me the fucking cash.
In fact, while I'm here, let me become a demon afterwards. Let me go and fucking terrorise some cunt.
Yeah, sign me up.
If the devil's watching.
Yeah. And if you're out there, Mr. Satan.
Our address is.
I'll just be so good at it. You know, like people, and I don't know because I've never had that extreme amount of wealth, but some people get tens of millions. Some people have won over 100 million, and they get divorced. Some people have even killed themselves.
Yeah. They end up in prison.
Yeah, or literally lose it all.
Yeah.
Like how? And it's like fucking. There must be a certain kind of person that it just doesn't. Just having wealth and no need to work fucks them up.
Yeah.
Like
they lose that routine.
Yeah. So they just no longer know what to do. And I'd have a fucking great routine.
Yeah.
Like
definitely.
Like I'd know exactly what to do with it. You know, like I'd be so good at it. I'd be so good at being rich.
I'd still go shopping in Aldi.
You could.
Aldi's great.
But like I'd just I'd just do a random phone call to like everyone. I'd be like, right, we're going to Monaco this weekend.
Yeah.
Formula One's on. I've got us a yacht.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like people just don't know how to live it, and it's like fucking hell.
Yeah.
It's like
exactly. Make sure that the loved ones around you are settled.
100%. I mean that's number one.
You know,
and then it's like, right, let's have some fun.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I'd set my child up for life. But I'd see I'm one of these. So if I won like a ridiculous amount of money, JR wouldn't receive any until she was at a certain age, because I'd still want her to understand the value of money and the value of earning a living.
Yeah, I think that happens, doesn't it, with a lot of rich kids.
Yeah.
You know, that their parents are like might have become actors from nothing.
Yeah.
So they know what it's like to get there and graft. And then the kids are brought up in like extreme wealth.
Yeah.
And they don't appreciate what it takes to earn 25 grand a year for somebody.
And it's not like it wouldn't just leave her to like rot. So I'd already buy her a house, but I'd make her rent it to me. I rent it from me.
Yeah.
So she's paying what you would pay.
I suppose that you could give her a good education though as well, couldn't you?
Yeah, she'd
make sure she's
got
got
good education.
So that'd set her up anyway for whatever she wanted to go in and do.
And then that's it. And then I'd have like, I don't know, so if you won 74 million, for instance, I'd have 10 million sat in an ISA for her when she become 25.
Yeah.
So, and I know that seems like quite a steep way from leaving education, let's say 18. So that's like 7 years until you receive this money. But it's a good time for her to appreciate the value of money.
Yeah.
And I know some people might be like, that's too steep. What about 21? Yeah, but when you get to 21, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
You're just going to want to party and fucking blow it all away.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what I'd do personally.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking just
please.
Yeah, please. I keep buying the tickets.
If future me from the future, if you want to come back in time and let me know that you did it, please, would be nice.
I want to do it soon as well. I don't want to get to like
too old
70.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, I'm a bit too fucking knackered to do everything I want to do. Like,
I can't go climbing fucking Mount Everest now.
Well, I think that's about all we've got time for.
Yes, no viewer stories this week, unfortunately.
No, so get some in if you want to share them. Thanks for everyone that sent us the bucket list shouts. So yeah, still wait your stories though. We'll get back to them shortly. Don't even know what the next episode is going to be. Be a nice surprise.
Yeah, we shall probably put a post out, potentially what it is.
Yeah.
Get some stories about that episode topic.
Yeah, but if anyone's got anything that you want us to talk about, like any subjects and stuff, we're open to that because that's cool. We've got a few lined up, but yeah, if there's anything like in particular, or like I've been on about Elvis thing or Darren Brown. We've got any good ones to dig into, then I'll have a look because I'm all about that. So yeah, so that's us. We'll see you on the next one. And I almost forgot. You can email in at
oh no,
anmhangout@gmail.com.
Well done, sir. Thank you.
So, nice one. Thanks for joining us. Share it and subscribe and everything. Because if no one fucking watching it, it's just us two. It's basically, we do this anyway. This is for you. so yeah, like it, share it, and subscribe and everything. And we'll see you on the next one. Ta-ra.
Ta-ra for now.
Woo!